This, again, goes right along with what we've been doing lately. Candidates, what in your opinion needs to be done to restore the confidence of the citizens of Rome in your government?
I kind of want to take issue with a couple of things. That your water has never been undrinkable. I don't know where all this is. I probably know as much about the water system around here as anybody is around. TCEQ has requirements. TCEQ has what they call maximum contaminant levels of different constituents that comes in the water naturally and occur through just normal processes or your processing facility. Trihalomethanes is what is a big issue that came up. And it was, they take samples periodically during the year, and they have a maximum contaminant level. This is caused by the reaction of the disinfectant of chlorine in the water that reacts with organic compounds. And it was high, but it is absolutely never has been undrinkable. And I don't know who it is. I'll show you proof of that. However you want to cut it, I can show you the statistics on that. And now, what was the question?
Is that your answer?
Well,
You asked for the question again.
Okay. What, in your opinion, needs to be done to restore the confidence of the citizens in Canada?
but I think communication, I think the city council, whether it's this city council or existing city councils or future, are going to have to listen to what the people say. Pay attention to what the people say. You got to dance with the one that brung you, any way you cut it. And when you start ignoring what people want, what people say, what people bring a genuine request to you, and just blow it off, I think that's got to stop.
Thank you.
Communications with the council, we gotta listen. I've been talking about communications since I got here. We've got to find out what the people want. We've got to have a police force that we all know and trust. When I was a little boy, I actually knew the policemen that were in my neighborhood, and that was in Dallas, where you'd never expect that to be. But I knew the local policemen. Do y'all know all the names of the policemen? That's right, used to, okay? When you see the policeman coming down the street, is that a good day? Can you see it here? Okay. I think confidence in the city, right now we've got the council and our chief of police have some kind of unusual relationship. Okay? And we need to be able to go to our council, tell them that we're having problems when people file complaints, whether it's with the police, or it's the fire department, or it's public works, whomever they're filing a complaint with. We need to know that they're going to hear us, okay? We need to know that they're going to take action. Now, some of it could be, okay, we've heard the same complaint from one person 12 times and nobody else has said anything. Okay, we've got a perception issue. We may have, it could be a tough way to work it, okay? Not everybody's going to get the answers that they want all the time. But again, it comes down to communications. We have to have a council, we have to have a council that stays out of the mayor's business. I think we're going to be communicating with the mayor, right? When we have complaints like this. And we have to allow that mayor to address these issues.
Judging from the turnout today, judging from the turnout at most city council meetings, I don't think that we've got a necessarily community that's lost.
They can't hear you.
They can hear me. Can you hear me?
Now.
Thank you. I don't like those. I have an old-fashioned phone, remember?
Yes, ma'am.
Anyway, I don't think that our community as a whole, I remember city council meetings where we didn't have 6 or 8 people that showed up. And I don't think the community as a whole has lost confidence in what we are as a community. I think they've lost confidence in 5 individuals. And that will be something that time will tell. You know, the 5 individuals we have, except with the exception of one, were all elected. They were soon to become disappointments for most of us. you know, not long after the election, quite frankly. So, at this point, I can stand here and tell you, look, I'm trustworthy, boy, you can believe everything I say, you know. I'm reminded, I'm not a particularly religious person, but I am reminded of a certain scripture that I learned a while back, and it says, don't necessarily listen to what they say, but you will know them by their fruits. You will know them by their fruits. And I think that's kind of how we have to look at this. As I say, I don't think necessarily that the community has a confidence issue. I think we've got a confidence issue in 5 individuals. Thank you.
Leanne? Every once in a while I get a chance to go down to Newark down here in the City Hall. And in their council chambers on the wall are some plaques, and they're hand done, and each one of those shows a project that the city has worked on together with the community, and what the results of that was. You know, so I think, you know, if we have something like a report card for a while, so that we can, you know, we can demonstrate to you how we're working towards what you would like us to do. You report back to us and say, hey, you screwed up here. Okay, we'll fix it, you know, but help us. Again, you know, I think that would be a really good, again, it goes back to communications. We need to be both ways. We need to listen, and we need to hear what you're saying. You need to listen to what we're repeating back to you so that you understand that we understand. So it's, you know, it's two-way communications that we need to have. So we do something good, you say you did it good. We do something bad, you spank us. So.
How do we restore confidence? We just take personal responsibility for our actions.
Absolutely.
You know, I'm going to tell you what I know, I'm going to tell you if I don't know, and I'm not going to make up some fluff that I'm going to promise you that I'm going to do in the next 2 years. I'm going to do the best I can, but I need to take personal responsibility. How do we build the relationships back? I was with the fire department on 2 PR events this morning, and the chief said something that I thought was a really neat statement. He said, it doesn't matter who's on council or who's mayor. It matters that we interact with the community and we have a positive relationship with the citizens, because that's what drives what happens on the council. You people are the ones that ultimately end up here. So if we have positive relationships, if we have good interaction outside of council, then that will provide a foundation that sets a good council here. So I think, you know, we just need to be responsible for our own actions. I need to be honest and forthright with each one of you when you ask questions, when you have problems. Some things I can't fix, some things I can, and I'll tell you what I can do and what I can't do. But that's all I can do to build a relationship with you. I can't speak for other council members, but I just think they should take responsibility for their actions.
All right.